McLevin, you have Against the Grain ready to go?
Yeah, I guess I feel like I'm following Richard Pryor there with an Against the Grain take, but let's do it.
All right, here we go. Hit the music, McLevin.
Let me first state that I think Manti Te'o is a very good player. I think he'd make a great pick in the second round, and I will be rooting for him to go with the first pick in the second round to Jacksonville just to make Seton feel worse. But I think the first round is too high, and let me explain why. I got 5 reasons, Dan.
All right.
Number 1, his production really wasn't there last year. Even in his Heisman year, he had 5 tackles for a loss. A little comparison, Rolando McClain, Alabama, 14.5 tackles for a loss. Dat Nguyen, 20 tackles for a loss. Aaron Curry, 16 tackles for a loss. These are high draft picks at linebacker. Not explosive. I know he had 7 interceptions, Dan, but that's not why you're paying an inside linebacker. Number 2, you never draft inside linebackers anyway because they all turn out to be busts, or at least a lot of them. Rolando McClain, who I just mentioned, went number 8 in 2010. He's gone from Oakland, might sign with the Ravens, which would take them out of the Manti Te'o sweepstakes. 2009, Aaron Curry went number 4, and he's already gone from the Seahawks. Keith Rivers, John Beeson, Ernie Sims. I'll go down the list of disappointing inside linebackers. Number 3, do you really think he can cover tight ends and running backs? Darren Sproles, is he going to stay with him? We know he doesn't have the speed. I hate to bring up the 40. Can't cover guys, so you're going to have to take him off the field at times. Not a 3-down guy. You don't draft them in the first round. Number 4, the Alabama game. Not only did he play poorly, in recent interviews he said, don't judge me from the Alabama game. That's not how I want my guys to answer for their poor performances. And as a Danette, I'm an expert at answering for poor performances. So I feel like he's been kind of weak on that, actually. And finally, sort of an anti-Notre Dame point, I think he got too much hype because he was at Notre Dame. If they were a 7-4 team, I really don't think people would have as much trouble dropping Te'o into the second round. So I honestly think he's a very good player, but not explosive enough to be a first rounder, not a Patrick Willis type. I am hoping NFL teams are listening and he falls and I don't have to face the wheel. Thank you.
Against the Grain, brought to you by Red Hook. Good luck, McLevin. You're going to need it because Manti Te'o is going in the first round.